If you say you gon' do it, get it done. If you say you gon' do it, get it done. If you say you gon' do it, get it done. If you say you gon' do it, get it done. Save your stories, I ain't with the pump.
Hello, this is Jason E, and welcome to the Trading Ascension Podcast. It's 2022, Season 4. This show is for traders focused on creating abundance and achieving self-actualization, life, and trading growth. I deep dive into the personal and the spiritual growth journey towards consistent profitability. This podcast provides thought-provoking concepts, scientific and spiritual data, and always action steps to help you evolve as a human and as a professional trader. If no one's told you today, I believe in you. Has to grant this to me. Someone else has to change for me to get where I want. They're telling me that God is a liar. He can't do all that he's promised. Meanwhile, I'm walking through these miracles like, it's not adding up. And the crazy thing is a lot of those people are walking through miracles too, but they don't have the perspective to see them. So there is a impact filter process, and you can look that up, impact filters. And it's powerful. One thing I took away from that type of coaching was how to find ways to take action steps on my perspective and make adjustments. This is done with a simple question. What must be true? That's the question. So what must be true gives you the perspective from the end result and helps you find ways to fill the gaps from where you are now to your goal. And this is how it works. With your goal in mind, so think about your goal, you ask, what must be true if this goal is already accomplished? And here are a couple examples. See if I can drive this point home. So I didn't know this at 18, so I'm going back and just saying, this is as an example. So I had a lot of help, support from coaches, teachers, family, teammates. But at the time, if I knew the impact filter, I would have said, what must be true for me to be a college football player on a full ride scholarship? And then I would have thought about it. Okay, so now I'm in college. Now I'm a football player. What must be true? Okay, well, obviously I graduated from college, for high school, sorry. I must be a decent football player, right? I must have been accepted into college. Okay, so just from there, in just moments, I have a few obvious paths. Okay, so then I can start deep diving until I get to action. Okay, what would it take for me to graduate high school? Okay, well, it looks like I need to bring this technology class grade up, right? Bam, instant action to take. It's going to get me closer to my goal. Okay, how can I prove that I'm a decent football player? All right, well, maybe I need to lead the state in some kind of statistic. Okay, let's aim for top 3 in the state in interceptions. Bam, smaller goal. And then you can even go further than that, but I won't down that path to make this point. Okay, how do I get accepted into school? Well, okay, it looks like I have to meet the requirements of the collegiate clearinghouse. Do some research there. Okay, these are the test scores I need. This is the GPA required. Bam, action steps. To study for these tests. And, there's some paperwork. Okay, let me print this out. Fill out this paperwork. Bam, action steps. You see, from that one question, small action steps start to appear. And we often seek change looking for drastically huge steps and overnight results. And it doesn't always work like that. I asked myself recently, what has to be true for me to reach 100K in a trading month? My first thought was, okay, I need a little more patience, of course, more discipline. Okay, I have some methods from working on that in the past. Let me revisit those, take those qualities to a new level. When I do have the path here, I need maybe 2 more trading accounts, right? And I do the math. Okay, let me start from the steps of this first account. Let me retrace. A few calculations and planning and steps later, I have a viable plan that appears. all from the question of what must be true. If you are living your goal right this moment, what must be true about your life in any area? How you feel, think, self-worth, the environment. It doesn't matter, because any step forward is closing the gap on being the change that you want to see. Ask this question to your, or add this question, this what must be true, add it to your toolbox, your utility belt this year. It will help simplify even the largest of your goals and your desires. Let me take a sip here. I have this amazing coffee here. Again, Vita cup. I use a Keurig, but Vita, amazing coffee, from nootropics to different types of natural mushrooms, cognitive abilities, energy. It's great stuff. So, the next part of simplicity in life comes from filters. And filters are priorities you have set that help guide decisions. It's easiest if I just share it. Let me just share this. This is how I keep my decisions consistent and simple. I have the